Hey, everybody. Tonight you're watching Mom's Talking Shit podcast. We're talking Married at First Sight, Season 12, Episode 9, Three Little Words. And it was a cute episode because those three little words were getting dropped tonight, but not by Chris and Paige. And since they're kind of the worst to listen to, we're going to start right off with them.
Well,
they're bringing it down.
they are bringing the
So let's
whole
breeze through it.
thing down. Okay, so she meets with the pastor tonight, which was crazy to me because it was his pastor friend. But everyone's like, the census is like, well, he married them, so it's okay for her to meet with him. And then, he tells like everything about Paige. He drops all kind of bombs about the fact that Chris loves to be engaged. That when he met him years ago, he was engaged to somebody else. That he was hoping that the experience would mature him and that, Paige would be the change in him, but it didn't work out. Like he was dropping all kind of stuff on him. I thought that was supposed to be his friend. What'd you think?
I thought it was a good conversation. I can understand why they met. I feel like I don't think this has to be all Chris and Paige constantly wanting to meet up. I feel like the producers have to kind of do something with the storyline. They kind of have to keep it going. This was a pastor / friend, and sure, why not meet with Paige? There we have a scene to kind of bring it in.
Some say he's clout chasing. Some say that he is just on there clout chasing, and
Chris is saying that.
Everyone's saying that. A lot of people. A lot of people on the groups are like coming for him. They had apparently he had hair dye right here, like the pastor. That was terrible.
Okay. All right.
But it is what it is. And so then Chris came for him back on Instagram, and what did he say? We posted it.
Well, the pastor did mention all the great qualities about Paige.
Yes.
So that was nice. I thought it was a decent conversation. I
just didn't understand why this is still dragging on. They're supposed to be done.
But what else are they gonna do? I guess. I mean,
he said a man that can't make up his mind is just like not a man. Basically, he really he put him out there.
So when we mentioned on the Instagram at Mom's Talking Shit podcast. Oh, and by the way, Paige told me you tried to hook your other friend up with her, but she said no. You keep it real though, huh? She should have said yes. Do you guys think she should have said yes?
Up with the pastor's friend? Like, do you think that was wrong? She's a diamond.
No, I know. I don't think it was wrong because we all think that Paige needs a redo.
Right.
As does this pastor. And maybe he just has someone on mind. Maybe he thinks he can do a better job than the Married at First Sight people because apparently they failed. They
definitely failed. They dropped the ball. So maybe. But she said no. What was she thinking? And then what is up with, let's just be real and talk about it. She's giving him another chance. He wanted to meet up with her.
And she was frustrated because he was wasting her time.
He wasn't saying anything. He was just sitting there. He told her he was mad that she met with the pastor. He didn't like it. He don't like anything.
No, it's all offensive.
He said, you smiling at me today. I'm excited. Okay. She's like, you're wasting my time. What's up?
So she got up and walked away.
On the charm, though.
And then she came back.
Like she walked away and she
still came back. Oh, gosh. I'm having love after lockup.
We're having some type of vibe.
From that other Instagram
either she's staying because of money. My thing is everyone's like, well, she's staying because she's in the contract. But because of they messed up so bad, there shouldn't even be
She should be able to walk away.
Yeah. So
she should be dating the pastor's friend. Okay. Anyway. Well, we'll see what happens. And then it's still mixed reviews. He's out there putting on other social media things defending Paige. And her mom is out there defending Paige. And everybody's saying that, not Paige, I'm so sorry, Mercedes, saying that it really did happen. He's posting receipts, not close up, but far enough and showing things. And it's just dirty. And I don't even know what's going on. So we'll continue to watch.
The biggest thing to me was when he said that the ball was, I'm sorry, we didn't mention this, that he would be afraid that they would cut him off about seeing the baby.
He's just okay.
And
Let's
asked for
move.
a fresh start, and they agreed to have a do-over.
Yeah, at the end, and yay! I guess we'll see what their do over leads to. Now let's move on to a good couple, Brianna and Vincent.
Whew. All right. Vincent and Brianna start off. It's cute. They're joking around. He's calling her tall. They're giggling. And she plans a date for them to go dancing and things like that. And the episode's getting good. And they have a moment together where they drop the L word. And he says, well, love will be in our prayer soon, right? In our life, soon, don't you think? And she's like, well, I love you now. And as soon as she said that dropped his guard down. And he was like, oh, I love you too. And they're all in love. And I thought it was adorable until
All right.
the next scene where they go dancing the salsa. And who doesn't know how to do the salsa, by the way?
Well,
I don't know. Maybe because I do Zumba. I know how to do the salsa.
I was going to say, I think the salsa's a little bit challenging. The merengue is really easy. It's all about moving your hips. But the salsa, you have to do something like in the back. It's like a weird step or something.
Okay.
But it's not something that he couldn't catch on to. He was having a problem with his right and his left. And so he got all offended and ended up kind of throwing a fit and saying it was hot and sweaty and that he doesn't know the salsa. And she was saying it was something that they could learn together. But he apparently every time he fails and it kind of demasculines him. I don't even want to say that, but just shows that his weakness or something, he throws it out of proportion and throws a hissy fit and makes it look way worse than it really is when he should just kind of laugh about it and have a good time. It ruined the whole thing.
It is. He's being a dick. And my thing is, if you're messing up, like, why is it her fault?
I'm seeing red flags.
I'm seeing this is the second time he got mad about something stupid. Now, my thing is this. They were my favorite couple, and I am pulling for them. But I think Married at First Sight needs to step in and get him a therapist real quick, because what if something bad happens? How's he going to act then?
Might kind of snap.
Like real bad happens. His family did say that he has a bad temper. Do you remember that?
I do. I want to really like them. Like, I want them to be like one of my favorites. They're not.
Me too.
They haven't been from the beginning of the season. There's something weird. There's just
They're
something
my favorite.
Weird.
And so he does that stuff. Yeah.
I know, but then they're all like, I don't know how to explain it. I just get a weird feeling. They just don't become my favorite.
Okay.
So,
well I'm still pulling for them. I
want them to work.
I think because they're on TV, he's getting all like, offended because embarrassed the world seeing him, but he doesn't realize he's making himself look more like a dick,
I guess
I'm pulling for you, Vinny.
Okay. Well,
I want them to work out.
I guess, I don't know. I guess he kind of reminds me of like Miles, where he's kind of like a big old teddy bear and he's so nice. And so I guess he disappoints me when he kind of throws a hissy fit like that, because Miles wouldn't. Do you know what I mean?
But then he bought her a bicyclette.
Oh,
and
you're
then
right.
They were putting Spanish up on the board,
true.
And he was teaching her Spanish and like saying that he was going to teach her 5 words a day. Was it 5 or 3? But then he bought her a bicyclette.
Well, not just the bicycle, but he pimped out the bicycle. He put the lights on it. He did. Okay. He wins me back.
Gave her a basket
the bicycle
for her dog,
me.
right? Cookie.
I know.
But then he does,
it's the
crazy stuff.
Too.
It's crazy, deranged stuff. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Next, we have the Donut Queen and Ryan.
She was pounding them back.
She loves them donuts. Them donuts were I think it's from like a specialty bakery. She had some like Fruity Pebble donuts.
I mean, I think she appreciated dates.
She did.
This is kind of the bonding. They were going out on dates, nights. They were getting cards and asking each other questions to try to get closer. And, it always comes down to he's never said he loves anybody. She falls in love with everybody, blah, blah, blah. And he listened to her, and she said she likes when people listen to the little things and do things for her. So he planned a date to a donut shop and had like these specialty little mini donuts like in a tier and all different flavors. And apparently he's a health nut, and she ate 2 batches of cookie dough that day because it was going to go
3.
bad.
3 batches.
3 batches of cookie dough that day because it was going to
I'd be sick to my stomach.
Oh, if it were a whole batch, for sure. Ryan.
Are you supposed to eat cookie dough?
I mean, I do
Raw?
sometimes, but
I don't
I
think
eat
you're not supposed to.
not in a
Bacteria,
day.
girl. When you're pregnant, you learn all the things you're not supposed to eat, and then you makes you think.
Not in a day. Well, my mom used to tell me when I was little not to eat cookie dough raw because there was too much egg in it, but I used to think it was because she just didn't want me to waste it. Yeah. But I would still always get to eat the ends of the cookie dough. But she ate the whole thing because it was going to go bad. And so they were sitting there eating donuts, having a wonderful lunch. And then he tried to get, I guess, inspirational talking to her and tried to talk about goals for the life. And she just wanted to eat donuts. And she was eating donut after donut after donut. And they did look good and they were mini. She had a lot. But that's what the date was meant for. You are so shady.
So, do you think that he was annoying? Do you think that his conversation was annoying?
Wait a minute. First, I think I too would have ate a lot of donuts because he took the time out to take me to a donut shop and give me a tier full of specialty donuts. And do I think that was annoying? I mean, I just didn't want to talk about it. Like, why does everything have to turn into some kind of serious conversation? Why can't we just have fun?
Because they only have so much time together.
Why can't they just have fun and eat donuts?
I don't blame him, though. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you think he was
just trying to see what makes her tick.
Do you think she ate too many donuts? And do you think that his conversation was out of line?
I envy her donut eating. She could eat donuts and not care. Like, I have to count calories and shit. But listen, she was being appreciative. You made me see a different perspective of it. Now I can't even unsee it. So I'm done. Right. You're good. You got me.
All right.
I'll say that.
Donuts.
Okay. But Ryan and her, I'm not sure. I think that he wants it to move a snail pace and she wants it to move quick and she is sexually frustrated. Still. And they must be doing everything but.
Okay. Well, we'll keep watching.
All right. Now, Virginia and Eric.
Okay. This was a wonderful episode. They had the opportunity. I think so.
Okay,
they had an opportunity to get honest with each other, and she was explaining that, it was great that he's had an upbringing with his parents being together for, I don't know, so many years. Right. And she's never seen a relationship work until it was with her sister and her partner. And so she's just nervous to kind of take that leap, and usually she doesn't stick around that long. And he's willing to take that leap. Why?
I told you again, she went on a whim and was like, she was drunk one night and signed up for Married at First Sight. And when they picked her, she was like, I got in. She's not ready.
I think I thought this was sweet.
She's not ready.
I'm seeing a totally different thing between Virginia and Eric. So, and then you can, yes. So I saw them being vulnerable with each other. I saw him going away for a week and her missing him going away. I see them always touching each other when they're around each other.
Let's bring this up.
His lap.
She went away, right? What's up with him not keeping up as in touch with her as he does with her when she's at home? Like, what's up with that?
Maybe he didn't want
What's he doing when he's flying away?
He is flying an airplane. She doesn't want him to be like, oh, he was texting me every hour while he had a batch of people in the back of the plane.
Well, she wasn't happy with how he was keeping in touch. And I'm just saying, he's all up her ass when he's home. But when he goes away, he's all up her butt when he is home. But when he's away, he barely keeps in touch.
But isn't that usually how it works? Because when the person...
No,
I don't think
I'm creating shade.
Yes, you are. Where's your shade fan?
I'm just messing. But do I think that she's ready for marriage? No.
I do. I see something totally different than you. But he took the opportunity to plan a date night back at his bachelor pad and, pulled out all of the stops, including playing the guitar for her. He doesn't sing, but he played the guitar for her, and he did end up saying that he loved her. And it was cute. I loved it. I loved all of it. They're my favorite part of this whole episode. she
I'm
just.
so weird because last time you were in love with your ex. Why does that matter? Why the fuck does all that matter?
Oh.
She bringing up dumb
Okay, well,
shit. I
you
don't know.
keep
She's
going.
young. I don't
Keep
know.
going.
They're
Tell
gonna make
me.
it to
What's your
decision day,
problem?
but I don't think they're gonna make it past that day.
Okay, keep going. Tell me why. I'm not
It's
going to
my
keep
feelings.
defending.
I don't
Okay.
feel.
Tell
I
me your
don't feel
feelings.
that she's ready
Why?
unless he's very patient. I
Why?
don't know if they're gonna make it past decision day because she
Okay.
still wants to party. That's why mainly she doesn't
Well,
realize like certain things. Oh my goodness, like this is
as I sip
changing.
my Bacardi
Even him, right?
in our mama
You're
in our look in our mama cup that we sell at our Mom's Talking Shit website, momstalkingshit.com website with all of our merch. So anyhow,
yeah. The ice is rattling.
Bacardi.
Shh, don't annoy people.
I won't.
All
I won't take
right.
it too much. But all I'm saying is, anyhow, she does focus a lot on the drinking, and he always puts his limits. He said just half orange juice, half champagne for the mimosa in the morning, and she said all mimosa and just a splash of orange juice. I mean, it is what it
Okay.
is. Go for it. Who's next?
All right. I'm gonna hope you're pulling for them. I know you are.
I am. I don't know why.
I hope me too. I
They give
want
me the
her to
feels.
grow up a little bit.
Okay. I think
Jacob
that needs
in.
to happen. She's
Me
not
too.
perfect. I totally think that needs to happen, but
All
I
right.
think she's capable. Jacob and Hayley. So Jacob and Hayley get out the awkward question: is she or is she not attracted to him? And she's kind of like, oh, it could kind of grow on me, but not really. And then
And she
that throws
slept with him,
everything
which makes
off.
it worse.
I know, because she thought that the feelings were going to grow. So this takes me back to her being similar to Chris,
Mm-hmm.
without the baby mama and the extra partner.
Have you
If
ever been
not,
with
they'd
somebody? Like, have
be.
you ever like hung out with somebody and like you could? They might not be unattractive, but you just are not attracted to them.
I always feel like you get that instant connection.
Yeah, it
Like
either
you
is or
kind
it
of
isn't.
feel it right away. And she hasn't felt that. We haven't seen that from her. She's
Mm-mm.
not getting it. She doesn't see what everybody gets to see when he has the beard and the nice shirt
But
on. But
she
she
bought him
did.
clothes.
That was nice. And he modeled them.
What do you think about that?
I thought it was nice.
I thought he was a good sport for modeling it, but that was a little extra. Is she trying to change him? Do you think that it was cool that he did? I thought he was a cool sport, but I think she's trying to change him. And I don't think the clothes she brought was all that either.
I agree with you. I don't think that anything was special about the clothes.
Mm-mm.
But I also think that usually when you're like, don't you buy Justin's clothes? I buy DJ's clothes.
No.
Oh,
It
you
sounds like different
don't?
husbands. No.
Oh, no, you're right. You're
Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yes.
But I do. I buy everything. Like, I know he wants jeans, he wants t-shirts, he wants hoodies. Boom, boom, boom. And I buy it for him and I keep it a day. He doesn't have this anyhow.
Yeah,
I
just
would do the same
let Jacob
thing.
have his own style. Stop trying to change him. They're
Okay.
not gonna make it.
There,
I'm sorry, I'm
yeah.
being very negative and I'm trying to be good mood. Okay.
No, because I don't like her attitude either. I'm not feeling her that much.
Oh, the couple of the episode to me,
Okay.
Paige and Hayley. That was one of Jacob's biggest issues was that you bitch you were hanging out with Paige all night.
And not
I
only were
called
you
you.
hanging out with Paige, but you were saying, I was going to let you go. I thought you were going to
Oh,
say it. That you
I was
were
like,
saying that.
what?
That you're. Come on, where are you at? That Hayley and Paige were supposed to be a couple.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but like they were like, we're best couple. That's why I thought you were going to repeat it.
No.
He was
Oh
like,
no, no,
not only
no.
are you hanging out with her all night, but you're sitting there saying that you should have ended up with Paige and you would be much happier when I'm sitting at
He was
home
like bringing it
waiting
on the
up all night
table.
for you. That's what it was.
He told her about herself, didn't he? He was
He
telling her about
always
herself so
does.
many times. I don't think it's going to work just because of that. I mean,
Right. Well, do you think she's wrong?
if she doesn't think it can be an automatic thing for her and she wants him to give her some time, but he's like, I ain't giving you no time. Basically, we already got it on.
Do you think that he's self-conscious about his own looks and that's why he is insecure about it and keeps asking her, like, are you attracted to me at all? Because if you're not attracted to me, nothing's gonna happen.
No, I think he thinks he's
Okay.
fine. That's why he was in the Speedo,
Oh,
modeling underwear or whatever he was modeling,
oh,
that I saw him on. But I think because they slept together and then she got all weird on him, now he feels self-conscious and she probably gave him like a little thing about himself. So now he's gonna,
complex.
yeah.
Now we were able to see his house this episode.
Yeah, everybody liked it. The guys
He,
liked it.
yes, he was able to plan a little house party at his house in
Mm-hmm.
his dog beach in the backyard with his pool, and he invited all of the married first sight couples over. Even Paige came and was able to talk about Chris.
Yes.
But he was giving a tour to everybody, and everybody kept saying like, "Oh, your house just kind of keeps going on and on." And they were going downstairs, and they saw the man cave, and they saw with the neon lights and the Ninja Turtle stuff, and then they went to the sauna with the neon lights.
And what was Hayley
So
being shady about? They were like, "Oh, look at all your stuff. Like, look at your house. You know, it's gonna be your house." And she was like, "Maybe."
she's like, this is the first time I've ever seen this house. Or the
Yes.
second. She's like, I've never even seen this personal home gym. And everybody was very impressed with the house except for Hayley.
She hated it.
Hated it. Okay.
Hated
Hated it.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand why, but whatever, girl. She needs to be by herself.
Yeah.
Forever and
Not
ever.
with him. Ever.
And
All
ever.
right.
All right, that's all we have though. We talked about everybody. I don't think it was wrong about the pastor. About Paige meeting with the pastor. I don't think Paige was wrong at all. And to be mad at her, I think he's silly. And I think they keep dragging this on and we have to watch it again. And what in the hell are they starting over for? And is she crazy? And girl, bye. Run. Like, we told you to run. Now you looking crazy in the streets. She looks crazy in the streets.
There it
She looks
is.
crazy. All right.
Okay.
Do you have anything else?
No, I just want to let everybody or ask everybody, please like and subscribe, tell your friends, and follow us over on our podcast or on our Instagram or on our YouTube. It depends on where you're listening, but we're here to talk every Thursday night about Married at First Sight, and we want you to come and talk with us. So
join in the conversation, guys. Like, if you want to drop a comment, we love to have your feedback, and we love the participation. So,
all right, thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.